Hello. Happy 4 o'clock. How's it going? Good, I hope. I'm doing well. Probably couldn't tell from all the coughing. Speaking of coughing, that's the name of a Pokemon. Let me turn this music volume down a little. Do you know what I'm drawing today? Not normal Pokemon. Pokemon fusions. Because I've been making my way through Scarlet, and Pokemon brain rot has once again set in. I didn't play Sword and Shield or Arceus, but I'm playing this one and I do not regret it. I've also I may or may not have been steadily tormenting my friends and family with the awful sandwiches I've been making, because if you haven't played the new games, there is a mechanic that lets you make sandwiches as part of gameplay. I mean, they just let you put anything on that. Like, I think I've used the recipe function, maybe like twice? Because other than that, like, if I can make an all-meat sandwich with horseradish and mayo, I'm gonna do it. I've had, like, mixed success. Like, because you can do a sandwich that's, like, all tofu in one basil leaf, and the game will be like, great, love it, you're doing amazing. But then you do mostly basil and watercress and, like, honey, and it's like, what are you doing? You fiend, you're a criminal, I hate you. So yeah, needless to say, I'm something of a chef. Anyway, back to what this stream actually is, which is Pokemons. Alright, have my chat pulled up on my phone, hopefully it works. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, let's see. To the streaming zone. Oh, I forgot. So Meat Clown is still there. If you just joined because you like Pokemon, I will not be offering any explanation, only my apologies. Anyway, here's how this works. So there is a website that, let me pull it up so I can send it in chat in case people want to send over their own fusions for me to possibly draw. Just un momento. So there is a website that lets you fuse classic Pokemon sprites, and it's great. And I'm essentially going to be drawing, like, modern sprite versions of these fusions. You probably can't tell based on what's going on over there, but I have an art degree. And this is what I choose to use it for. Unrelated, but I'm currently open for commission and I'm running a half-off sale, so if you want a live 2D model, hit me up. My own model is currently incubating, so unfortunately I don't really have anything I can, like, tangibly show, but I did do every single texture that you see on this 3D model. Alright, on to the actual art, and we're only 8 minutes into stream. Alright, so first up is a submission from Zibian. This is Cummer. which is a combination of Cubone and Grimer. Cubone plus Grimer. So, other than being a monstrosity, I think I'm gonna also try to work out like the typing of each of these. So I'm gonna say that this is poison plus ghost, maybe? I'm just gonna keep thinking about the nature of this Pokemon while avoiding saying its name. Alright, so I currently have an ice cue in my party, and I think like looking at an ice cue every day has just taught me that in recent Pokemon games, no rules, just right. Therefore, like, I'm gonna try and keep to, like, canon art style, but, like, not that much. Because you really can just do anything. Because, like, you can't convince me Ice-Q is a Pokemon. It's a Digimon. Also, I'm an idiot because I totally forgot to thank Tommy the Bull for following. Thank you very much. Oh, I got it. Ear flaps. I'm good at this. Alright, so we got the eye. I was about to say Pokemon do have eyes, but there are some that, like, definitely don't. Another question. When Cubone evolves into Marowak, because I know it's a thing that, like, Cubone wears the skull of its mom? When it says wears the skull of its mom, like, is it wearing a Marowak skull? Number one. Number two, so Marowaks also wear skulls, right? If I'm remembering correctly. I don't know exactly because they don't have them in Scarlet. But I think they also wear skulls. So what's the, like, is that also their mom's skull? Is it like an exoskeleton now? So many questions, zero answers. Yeah, I gotta shrink this little guy. Or maybe he's not so whittle. I don't actually know the scale of this, because Cubone, small, Grimer, upsettingly not so small. Alright, I'm gonna try and make sense of the lines we got. I'm also taking a few liberties here. Just glorping around. Oh, to be just a big old blob that just blobs around everywhere. Is that? It needs more like blah, 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 blah. You know? Yes, more rolls. Kind of looks like it's got like a gloopy beard. Big old fingies. There we go. That's more oozy? This is turning out okay, and I don't know if that's a thing to be proud of. I'm gonna go with yes for my own sanity for now. Alright, gotta get rid of some of the goop. Do you think it's possible to, like... I feel like this whole stream so far has been me saying Pokemon hypotheticals. But like I said, brain rot. Is it possible to, like, style a Grimer like it is like a Furfro or something? I assume not. Mostly because I think touching them would probably be really bad. But I do wonder. Alright, it is coloring time. I'm actually gonna change this from pure white to like a light blue. That way I can see the colors. And I'm just gonna sample directly from this. So it looks like that's the main color. So the whole thing is gonna get that. And next, oh, gotta get rid of this. Gonna grab this. Alright, and it also looks like there's a little, like, I'll use that for a shading color. Maybe make the lines a little purple. I don't know, it's just a fun exercise because you basically have to make fun of the nonsense that the merged Pokemon are. Just imagine being a poor Game Freak intern and you're in the office and you just hold this up and you're like, now hear me out. I've got an idea. It would be kind of funny if like in a Shin Megami Tensei where they have a mode where you can just basically like squish the demons together to make new demons. Imagine that, but you just, instead of getting like something brand new, it's just a messed up version of a Pokemon that already exists. Or I guess two in this case. Time to add the funk. Gotta shade. I don't know what to call these. The plateaus of goo? I'll workshop it. It is fun to sometimes shade with something that's just like not on a blending layer. Because then you get to see like, what if this color made no sense? I think he's looking good. I don't know quite how to describe it, but this creature has like surly bar goer energy. It's like a super specific vibe though. Like if I were to get caught in a bar with anyone during some kind of apocalypse, doesn't matter which one, I would want it to be with like someone with these vibes. Someone who's just been through it. Or I guess some mon. Even the music's disappointed in me, it went away. Ooh. Next up, this thing. I'm just making the executive decision and like deciding that this is a slime beard. Mostly because Pokemon with beard make me go hee hee. It's the same reaction I have to dogs. Like I see a dog with a mustache and I'm just like, what? What are you doing with that? Like there's no reason for a dog to have a mustache. Like no functional purpose other than look at dog and go, oh look at you, you're a little guy. You're a little man. Like tell me one functional purpose of a dog stash. I will wait. What does happen if I put this on a multiply? I don't like that as much. It has like Grape Ape vibes. That's even more. This is like Grimace's evil, like, not cousin. The phrase that pops into mind was Grimace's awful neighbor. And honestly, this thing is named Cummer. It can be someone's neighbor, I guess. Nothing makes sense anymore. Alright, gotta get in some of the harsher shadows. Before I go and do one, like, a really big one. Oh yeah, the rest of the I can words. The rest of the drips. Do. Gotta get that one too. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Oh, I forgot. There we go. We do a little blurring. Alright, now it's time for the big shadow. I'm gonna use the inker for that one. Make it very big. That way I don't need to do it in all like one stroke to make sure it turns out okay. I'm still gonna try, cause like, why wouldn't I? But I don't have to. I just do, cause I'm stubborn. Alright, let me fill that in. Oh no, he looks like Poopies. There's that one line in the Pokemon theme song that goes, "Ooh, you're my best friend," and I feel like it specifically doesn't apply to this Pokemon. Like, this Pokemon, nobody's best friend. Not for lack of trying, I feel like this Pokemon actively turns away attempts at friendship. I mean, I feel like you can befriend any Pokemon, except this one. This Pokemon just wants to sit outside a gas station and eat cigarettes. I will not be persuaded otherwise. Alright. I feel like specifically loitering would be a hobby of this Pokemon. It's smart enough to know the law, it just doesn't care. Maybe that's like part of the appeal. It's aware of human law and chooses to spit in the face of it. I'm trying to go with, like the approximate shading that the original had, but it can kind of be hard to sort out, like, what's going on in these original sprites. That needs to be blended more. Alright. After this, it is highlights. which I think are just pure white. Let me check in on something quick. Ha-cha-cha-cha, ha-cha-cha-cha, ha-cha-cha-cha. Sorry, I think I'm a little tired because I actually got up at like a human time to exist today. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's still relatively true to the original design, but I don't need to go back and redo the shadows because I'm lazy. And then I'm just gonna do a little blend up here. Magnificent. Well. Ladies and gentlemen, comer. Alright, just gonna put some final touch-ups on this. And then take a little ad break. Oh wait, I forgot the big gradient. It needs that. Always have to have a gradient. Hmm. Maybe instead of that one, I'll do this one. Hmm. It's being illuminated by the lights of a gas station. Specifically the one that it loiters outside of. I actually don't know if I like the gradient. I think I'm just gonna leave it gradientless. Alright. We have the first Pokemon on our... I feel like team isn't an accurate description for what these Pokemon are gonna be. This is the first Pokemon in the Nightmare Blunt rotation that we are going to create today. But first, let's take just a little ad break. I'll see you soon. In the meantime, more Pokemon for me. Alright, oh, this is a good one. Chloe. Chloe. Yoto. Alright, let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we are done. Welcome back. I have the next Pokemon generated. Also, I am sorry, there's vacuum noise in the background. My mother is actively cleaning the house. Couldn't tell you why. Alright, this is Cloyoto. Who looks like a real nasty, stinky guy. I'm just gonna do this on a text layer. And it's Cloyster plus... I'm gonna have to look at the spelling of Pidgeotto, aren't I? P-I-D-G... There we go. Plus... I-D-G-O-T-T-O. And Let's see, do I have any good fonts for this? I probably do. Do I have... I've gotta have like a like... The only thing that's coming to mind is a beep boop font. Like a pixely one. Beep boop font. If I were a beep boop font, where would I be? No. That's a barcode. You need a beep boop font. Show me the beep boop. Alright, I can't find a beep boop font, so we're gonna have to try something else. This will be good enough for now. And as for typing, I'm gonna go with nasty little guy. Yes, I know that is not a blah, 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 blah. Ugh. Yes, I know that's not a type. No, I don't care. Alright, we gotta start with the face. And it's awful. Human teeth. Who knew that human teeth Pikachu would be... Yeah, more Pokemon! Welcome! I'm currently drawing cursed Pokemon fusions. This was the first one. I'm just gonna let speak for itself. A pile of goo. And next up is this. I also have the link to the generator that I'm using if you want to try it out yourself in the chat. The way that I drew these eyes makes it look crazed. I've gotta like... I'm just gonna redraw them. I feel like there's a thin barrier between like mischievous squinty eyes and oh god. And I have to tread it. Oh, that is the wrong eraser. Alright, I feel like that's slightly better. That is much better. That's not the way that eye goes. I like how that eye looks better, so I'm totally redrawing this one. Again. Maybe I simply should not be allowed to draw things. But even if I got put in, like, drawing jail, I'd find a way. Doing crimes against nature. And by nature, I mean Pokemon. There we go. That's the nasty little freak I know. Why does this music seem louder? 1 second. Hopefully it's not too loud. Alright, there we go. Alright, there's like the face barrier. And now the hair goes like schwa. No, wait, it goes... I'm gonna draw the neck first, and then the hair. Oh, it's thick. This is the face that a pigeon makes directly before it poops on your car. Like if you look up into the trees and see a pigeon that's looking at you like this, immediately evacuate your vehicle from that area. It's got like the little... Yeah, there we go. Birds have feathers. Yes. Where am I going? What did I... Did I click on the... Oh, there we go. So that needs to be way bigger. It's just like shwing, and that's like shwing. Shwing. The sound effects help. Plus, I like to think it brings a little element of like showmanship. There we go. Next up, bird feet. Luckily this one, I mean, I guess technically it has 3 toes, but it's got like 2 that I have to figure out the most. Start with the easier one. Got the little... And then... Yeah. That's good enough. Never mind, it's way too small. I need to redo that whole foot. Alright, there's one. There. Foot. It's long. Just gotta scrunch it up. And close up the lines. I don't know why I'm agonizing so much about like the accuracy of this. Of like everything I could be agonizing about. Like, I don't really know how to do my taxes, but here I am. Trying to figure out how to draw this. Alright, let's see. It also occurred to me I was leaning as far away from my mic as humanly possible, and I apologize. Kinda looks like it's threateningly stepping towards you. It's approaching. Dear God. Oh boy, more bird parts. I can draw bird. This is a bird. No, this is absolutely not a bird. Now it's got a little itty bitty wing compared to everything else. I'm gonna make this bigger. There we go. POV. Your car is about to get just destroyed. This is the poops on cars. Not out of spite, but just 'cause it thinks it's funny, Pokemon. Which seems like a really specific thing to have a Pokemon for, but there's also a Keys Pokemon, so let's not get too picky. Not that I'm complaining, Klefki is wonderful. Alright, and now we color it. Oh boy. I'm gonna use that this time. Set as reference. Alright, and we're off. I feel like I say alright a lot, but also I have no idea what else to say. No talk good. I do wonder how the person who made, like, the generator worked things out. Like, how does it decide which colors are, like, accent colors versus main colors? Or what to take from which Pokemon? Because, like, it's pretty... like, it's straightforward. Face gets smushed onto body. But the rest is fascinating. Alright, there's the base colors. Now I get to shade this monstrosity. Alright. Here we go. This is so soothing. It does not fit this creature. Alright, I think that's all the shading with that color. Now we use this for the tail. I'm taking some creative liberties. But less than with the other one. Alright, and then smudging time. I'm awful at shading feathers, so hopefully that looks okay. So I want to blur this to make it a little softer. More in line with like the current Pokemon art style. Now we're getting somewhere. a little blur for a treat. Alright, I think this is just about all like the solid shadows I need. I'm gonna move on to good old multiply layer, the neutral color. Somehow shading the teeth makes them more menacing. There we go. I want to do the mix of the cell versus traditional shading that I see a lot, and the more modern art. Alright, I'm just gonna... Actually, I think I can just move right on to the first highlights. Feathery body. Oh, that's not what I want. I want this. There we go. I'm gonna blur. Just like where the feathers begin. Alright, now, hard highlights. And I think I'm gonna try a gradient on this one just to like see how it looks. Because I always have to try the gradient. Oh, threatening turns out. Big eraser. There we go. I do kind of like how this gradient looks. I'm just gonna use it to more highlight the spots that I just didn't quite get well enough before. Doo 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 doo. There we go. All right, 2 down. All right, so we got and Kyoto. What should be next? Let's see. While I grab the next Pokemon, I am going to do a quick ad break. And also rub my eyes, so I'm sorry if my model does anything weird. Alright. We should be back now. Actually, I think I'm gonna check my Twitter and see if there's... Alright, so no more on Twitter. I shall make my own while the ad goes. I will be right back. Alright, let's see what we got. I like this one. Alright, renaming it. Alright, we have our next Pokemon. This is Parasprout, which I chose because it looks like a little guy running really fast. Look at him go. He's late for work. An icon. Alright, and it is Parasect plus, I think it's a Bellsprout. Let me check real quick. Yeah, Bellsprout. Also, Bellsprout is so cute. Why does it have to evolve into what it evolves into? Not Bellsprout, but Bellsprout. I'm just gonna grab my font. Well, that's not what I was looking for. There we go. I mean, going by coloring alone, this would probably end up being, oh, my mic got turned again. Alright, hopefully I'm more legible now. Going by coloring alone, I'm guessing this would be fire and plant? But I'm not sure. That needs to be smaller. He's late for work. And like, I know these are soulless eyes, but like they look like glasses. So that's what we're doing. I don't know what that... I'm gonna choose to interpret that as a cell phone. But like an old one from like the 80s. Just like, oh geez, boss, sorry. He's late for his job developing the first Pokemon. And then the body's just kind of like, ah. But I need more space for that. There we go. That's a snake. I need plant, not snake. I gotta get like the forward lean look going. That's better. And just really legging it. Gotta go fast. As famous Pokemon Sonic the Hedgehog once said. Gotta go fast cause I'm late for my job at Nintendo. / Game Freak. He's holding it with his little leaf. I'm also gonna make another executive decision and give it the little, like, antenna. I also think this little springle here needs to be a little bit thinner. Like right around this curve. Let's see. There we go. The problem was I made him too dummy thick. So yeah, here's our poor little man who's just late for work. Different Pokemon have different forms, and I feel like this one's like specifically like rushing to catch the train look. If I'm late one more time, I'm gonna get fired look. Today is the big day, how could I be this stupid look? There we go. Bloop. Gonna grab this. His cool new shiny cell phone. Do, 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 do. Alright, let's do this. Bloop. Oh, that was wrong. Such a lovely yellow-green. Maybe what he's late for is his first day at, like, being a Pokemon, and that's why it's not in the Pokédex. You know, much like the tale of Noah's Ark, where, like, the unicorns were like, I just don't want to get on. This guy missed his chance to get in the decks. Which, speaking of the decks, I have slowly been filling up mine. Because I will get that shiny charm. I crave shiny Pokemon like fish crave not being on land. Which is to say, a lot. Maybe I'll just keep this little guy mostly cell shaded. There he goes. Off to work. Alright, time for more highlights. I think I'm gonna set this one to soft light. He's photosynthesizing on the go. Being really productive, and we should be proud. Because, you know, he's trying really hard. I know I'd be nervous if it was my first day at being a Pokemon. There we go. Oh. Very bright. I just need to tone it down a little in the leaf department, or at least make it more graduated. There we go. Oh, that's not the color I'm looking for. I need this one. I like to imagine this guy runs a lot like Toad's Cruel, just like yep, like little legs flying everywhere. Maybe Toad's Cruel is just like really flustered and has a place to like get to. Maybe man is the monster to get in the way of Mons with a job. Like, he's just trying to, like, build up a pension, a 401k, but then, like, a 12-year-old comes and shoves him into a Pokeball and names him, like, Bong Lord 85 69 420. I don't know why 85. I think the 69 420 is pretty, like, self-evident, though. Nice. There he goes. Airborne. Gonna add a quick shadow layer, and then the sky is done. Why does it just occurred to me, Parasprout sounds like if the Navy had a version of the Boy Scouts, like what the lowest, or not even the Navy, like Special Ops had a version of the Boy Scouts, Parasprout would be like what you start out as. Then maybe you can evolve all the way up until like a Mandalion. Navy's feel. A Dappa don't ask, don't tell. Alright, I think... yeah, this little feller is done. There he goes. I think I'm also gonna add like a little shadow. Just so like you know he's on his way to somewhere. Alright, so far we got... Kyoto. And my favorite, Parasprout. Let me save this. And I think I'm gonna do one more, and then we are done. But first, let me do a quick ad break, and I will see you soon. And I'm also gonna get my new Pokemon. Alright, I think I got it. Hitmonish. Alright, so this is the final member of the little guy slash Nightmare Blunt rotation team, Hitmonish, the radish that somehow has cheekbones. And they just grab roughly the right font color. And it is Hitmon. Is it Hitmonlee or Hitmon? Which one is it? Hitmonlee, that's the one. Plus Oddish. And I think it's pretty obvious this one would just be like fighting. Fighting and plant. I'm gonna do something controversial and start with the eyes. I feel like I need a brush that's more like frenzied. There we go. Because this little guy right here frightens me. Yeah, I feel like this is the vibes. I need to make it clear that the eyes are like looking directly at you. Yeah! Now to make these eyes smaller, because they are part of a smerry fall. A very small dude, and that's wrong. There we go. The menacing eyes of a vegetable. I'm just gonna draw the circle in a whole other layer. And then move it around the eyes. There we go. Oh boy. Now just Leafs ahoy. Now that looks like Goku. Gotta change that. There we go. Little leafies for a angy little guy. It looks like this thing would waddle up to you and somehow tell you when and how you're going to die. Even though, like, it doesn't have a mouth. But it would figure out a way. And, like, not out of benevolence, it wants you to know and worry about it. But hey, who could stay angry at these precious little eyes? I mean, I could if it told me exactly when and how I was going to die. But, like, I feel like some people probably couldn't. I'm gonna give this thing just the most threatening shading. Alright. And then it's shading time. Instead of going with the shading that, like, the sprite provides, I am going to go rogue. And do my favorite. Alright, time to get threatening. I think if an, like, enemy trainer pulled this out, I'd just be like, oh. Alright, I mean, I guess, let's see, how much Pokemon money do I have on me? You can take it all. I don't wanna deal with that. I don't know what that is, and I don't really want to find out, so you can just, yeah. I had to zoom out to really get like the whole scope. Oh, that's not what I want. I want an eraser. Actually, I want the eraser at the edge of these leaves. There we go. Once again, this seems like the wrong music. Give me 1 sec to put on something a little more fitting. Just gonna... let's see. Is this what I'm looking for? Show me what I'm looking for. Here we go. Yeah, this is more fitting. You just hear this reverberating from the distance and you're like, oh, which trainer is that? It's not a trainer. You will be engaging in hand-to-hand combat with this. Enter the arena. I should play Doom music more when I stream. Which I'm sure sounds like a weird statement to anyone who doesn't know how my streams usually end up. But like, it fits the vibe. Beautiful. I mean, even its name sounds like a play on the word admonish. Oh, that's not what I want. That is also not what I want. This is sufficiently threatening. Alright, we got Cumer. We got Cleoto. We got Parasprout. And we got... Wait one second, I need to wait for... Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna turn that down significantly. And also, go check who is streaming. Will I leave you with the haunting image of a Hitmonish? Alright. I know who I am sending you to. It is someone brand new. I feel like I can't do my usual chill sign off with this in the background. You are going to Juggernaut. And I hope you have a great night, and that you are not confronted in an alley by any of these Pokemon. Bwap.